Hey guys, Justin here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys tips on owning a whip and taking care of a whip. I hope you learned something. Alright guys, this one's basically just for the beginners, but a lot of my friends, I don't know why, they want to do this to the transition and break it. Once you do that, you ruin all that hard work and binding underneath, and that is definitely a no-no for beginners. Twisting knots, you don't need to do that to twist the knot or anything like that. You can check to make sure they're tight. I mean, just like that, just get a little twist. Once you get to a certain point in a whip, there is no more binding. So basically just the transition. Alright, the next tip would be what I always wear. You guys always see me wearing these. Safety glasses, even a hat, cowboy hat, whatever you got. As a beginner, you're going to be hitting your ear, you're going to be hitting your shoulder. I mean, there's a lot of different things you could wear, but mainly safety glasses. Make sure you always wear them. Some guys wear earplugs, ear muffs. That is good to wear if you prolong exposure to whip cracking, because every crack it's breaking the speed of sound, so it's always a good idea to practice that too. Alright, the next one would be finding the natural flow of the whip. Now, somebody just grabs a whip and holds on to it. You don't know if you're holding it straight, sideways. You see what I'm saying? The natural flow, it's not there. Right there. That natural loop of how it was actually made. So that would be what you're aiming for. See the loop? So let's turn it straight. That's what you're going to be casting right there. That will create a perfect crack every time. Okay? Alright guys, good and bad surfaces to crack bullwhips on. This is bad. Gravel, dirt, concrete, asphalt are some of the worst surfaces to crack bullwhips on because they're so abrasive. They will destroy the cracker immediately. The falls, I've shortened falls probably all the way up to about that far up, and then obviously you got to change them out. So the ideal environments for whip cracking would be grass or snow, artificial turf, any types of those. It's got a nice soft padding it's to land on, because as you crack a bullwhip on this stuff, they start to fray. I'll try to dig a trench so you can see what I'm talking about. Right there. You guys see that? I hope. That is extremely horrible for a bullwhip, guys. So stick with grass, artificial turf, even carpet. In this case, I should be using a carpet, but anyways, any of those types of surfaces would be excellent. So, and the last tip would be how to store a bullwhip. It depends on how much you paid for it, obviously, but for most of my 550 paracord bullwhips I store them in a giant Ziploc. It's like I think it's like a 3-gallon bag, but it has a Ziploc and everything on the top. Just throw your whip in there when you're not using it. Perfect. I mean, it preserves it. Dust and moisture's not getting into it, even though that really shouldn't matter for a paracord bullwhip. But if you want to keep it nice, a plastic bag is ideal.
Alright guys, ready to get to it? I just turned 31, July 2nd. Oh, guys, I feel old. Pretty clouds, though. I like the outline around my shadow. There's a cowboy over there. That's kind of cool. Probably doesn't know how to bullwhip, but... Alright, guys. The weapons I'm going to be using today are the cold steel warhammer. Excellent tool if you want to tear stuff up. Cold steel throwing knives. I think these are the light throwers. I know they're about like 10 inches long. Fun to throw at targets. And the cold steel tactical katana. It's a machete, so it's got that spring to it, which I don't really care for, but I did get a pretty good edge on it. The factory edge is pretty dull, so we'll be testing these out today.
Warhammer.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you next time.